Hello, my name is Lawrence Williams, and I'm doing a life learning paper on comparative cultures, and the subject is Guam, concrete experiences. I dropped out of high school at age 16 and spent the next 2 years unable to keep a job. I also struggled with substance abuse problems. I was seeking a positive change in my life, and I decided to join the U.S. Air Force August 13, 1971. In June 1972, I was ordered to go on a 90-day temporary duty assignment (TDY) to Andersen Air Force Base in Guam. The people there were friendly, but it was clear they wanted to maintain a distance between us. I found the Guamanian people to be peaceful and easygoing people. I met a friend from Kenya. I went with her to a wedding. The wedding ceremonies were very similar to ours in the state. I visited the University of Guam. I had an opportunity to visit with a couple of university students. The students stated that they did not appreciate the idea of their home being used to transport bombs to kill people. Observations and reflections. I didn't think that Guam would be a very advanced society. I was very pleasantly surprised to discover that all of my preconceived ideas of life about life on the island were completely wrong. It turned out that people of Guam were very industrious, educated, and very proud people. The only difficult thing about the culture was they were never in a hurry to do anything. One similarity I noticed between the Guamanian culture and ours was they desired to see their children have a better life than they did. They accredited the United States with assisting them to create a top-of-the-line education system for their children. Abstract concepts and generalizations. I learned most of the island population spoke English. U.S. currency was used there. Guam is a territory of the United States, and its residents are U.S. citizens. I kept seeing this Guamanian which worked on the flight line, so one day I shared with him about wanting to learn about the customs of Guam. He agreed to share with me. I learned that 80% of the Guamanians was Roman Catholic, very religious, and peace-loving people. Guam has a definite social structure. The poorest people of the island live on top of the mountain. The more money they have, the more socially accepted they were. The wealthier people live at the foot of the mountains. Applications to new situations. I'm taking advantage of every opportunity which I have to learn about different cultures, because the more knowledge which I have about cultural differences, the more accurately I can assess my surroundings. My goal is to communicate, share knowledge, and interact with any human being regardless of cultural differences. Therefore, I can go about my daily affairs with a sense of confidence that I have the right tools and attitude needed to maintain a peace of mind regardless of what I am confronted with. I volunteered my time to various organizations which support people to overcome issues with anger. I believe in many cases cultural difference is the underlying issue with individuals with anger issues. I will support these individuals to increase their cultural awareness and the efficiency of their communication skills. Documentation. I have documentation for 3 books. The first title is The History of Guam. The author is Canrus and Santez. The second title was Guam, and the author's name is Lucas. The third title is Guam and Its People, and the author's name is Thomas. That concludes my presentation. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I wish you well.